Hi everyone, it's the retrospective of 2017 for the Adelaide show, and who better to co-present with us than Leila Henderson. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Leila's let us into her kitchen.
Yep, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it is, and you're going to oh, by the way, Nigel, of course.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, hello, he's here too. We've got 5 weeks of best of episodes coming up, and I'm looking forward to it, to relive some of the highlights of the year. But to launch the whole process, we wanted to do something special. And that's when you said, what about something to do with a cock dish?
Yes, my specialty.
What your specialty
is cock.
Is cock?
Yes,
what particular part?
Yeah, well, the cock with the wine.
The cock with the wine, which is cock...
Cock au vin.
Cock au vin.
Yes,
Van?
Van.
Cock au vin.
Yeah.
Which I've never had. I've never had cock au vin.
You have
Never
had cock au vin?
Never has a cock passed my lips. So this is going to be a first time for me, and I've been looking online, and the recipes look awesome. And you've got a wine for us to cook with, Leila. What is this? What's the story?
Is this South Australian one?
I think it's a South Australian wine.
Oh, yes, it is, yeah.
Yes,
oh, wait.
a Penfolds Grange.
Is it Penfolds or something?
And it's a 1991.
A Granger.
How old was that?
A Granger. I've never heard of those.
Let's do some quick maths. You're the science.
What?
2017 minus 1991.
26.
26 years old.
So I was given that as a gift for some special services that I rendered to a local entrepreneur. Matthew Michael Witz. Do you know him?
No.
So
But I want to. I want to render services to him.
Yes. And I did some PR work for him, and also made friends with his wife Louisa, who's a fantastic photographer.
Yep.
And one day he just came around and said, "Thank you," and gave it to me.
So he paid you with cooking wine.
That's right.
Wow. Well,
it's nice, wasn't it?
It is very nice. So we'll open this a little bit later to actually, because you're not ready for it. The cock's not ready to take this yet, is it?
Do you know why I still have it?
No, why?
I've been waiting for the man of my dreams to come along. And so I was always going to serve that.
To the man of your dreams.
Yeah. And then, after a while you go, okay.
I think this is what Leila is saying. She needs us to render services in return.
So
wow. So you 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
So we're in Leila's kitchen.
I'm a winner.
It's her rule. So now I'm going to get out of your way. So we're midway through the cock au vin. Cock au vin. I don't do French. So
that's not what I've heard. Anyway, carry on. In keeping with the evening.
Not only have we got an $800 bottle of wine we're about to cook with, but we've got this. Now this is probably about $110 worth of whiskey. This bottle, we're not going to use the whole bottle. It's the Glenmorangie. How do you say it in Scots?
Glenmorangie.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah.
Soft tea, right?
Yeah. Glenmorangie. Far away. All right, are we ready?
Okay.
The Glenmorangie into the
got
cock au
fire
vin.
extinguisher in the cupboard.
Where is it?
No, it's in that cupboard.
The brown cupboard?
Hang on, this will do. All right.
Yeah, because that's...
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
I've got a fire blanket. Are we ready?
Okay.
This is going to end horribly, I think.
Don't you dare pour that
No,
into
do not do that.
Ready? Go! Oh, I can smell hair burning!
Yeah, that's good.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I can smell the whiskey! Oh, the whiskey! The Glenmorangie! Oh, that is beautiful. From now on, I'm only cooking with Glenmorangie and Grange.
Go visit the hospital. You got me back in the mind.
What a nice way to see in 2018. So let us, I haven't asked for that yet. So it's your kitchen, Leila. It's your kitchen. Let me get it out first.
Let's get a knife on that,
Steve's getting it.
Here is the Grange. We can discard the wrapping.
Yeah.
And so, sorry about your floor. Nigel will come back and lacquer it later. So here is the Penfolds Grange, completely unopened. It's all sealed, it's virginal. It is a 1991, bottled in 1992.
Is that old?
Yeah, I think it's a bit over it. 26 years.
Yeah, I don't think that stuff keeps, does it?
I don't think it
No, I
keeps.
do
does
not.
it? Your cock is waiting, isn't it?
Yep.
So may I have the bottle opener, please?
Now she wants it when she...
Happily.
It's got a
look at that, lovely. I feel like Tony
got
on the Sale of the Century. All right, so here we go. Let's it's one of, what's this?
I've never seen this gadget, no.
Well, I've never opened a Grange standing up, so this is the first. And I've never used one. I'm just having trouble getting my cutter into the seal. I might just need a bit of purchase here. Give it a good twist. Here we go. Here we go.
You want to axe there, Steve?
I'm just, I normally have this. Let's check the cork on this Grange.
Focus, but anyway.
Yes, that may be in focus, will it? Okay.
From the distance, nothing leaked.
No.
Nothing's leaked. Well done, Mr. Gago. Although I'm not sure he was the winemaker in 1991. It would have been his predecessor, I would have thought. All right, so let's open it up. This might be corked though, so could you just grab us a little sample glass, please? So it's important when you cook with wine, you only cook with wine you'd be happy to drink, and that's what we're doing tonight. So let me just get this here. Whew. I've never had to open wine on camera before. Actually,
Cork as well.
ironically, or actually fittingly, in episode...
Yeah, just...
No, I've never done it standing up before. So
that makes it so much better. I'm so relaxed now.
In a bit of history, this is a retrospective. In episode 1, 227 weeks ago, I remember having a corked wine from the Coonawarra. A wine that I ripped open and the cork just went everywhere. So there is a history, and it'd be great if that happened again in some ways. So here we are. I'm just going to make sure the Grange is showing. So I'm doing this a bit reversed now. Oh look, it's coming out easily. Look at that. And we need to prove that it is cracking. Oh, I'm out of focus, aren't I?
Yeah.
Look at that. I probably should have put it down.
Yeah.
And look, there's been a bit of seepage.
Screwed in a bit. No, it hasn't gone to the top though, so it's all good.
I want to be very gentle with this last bit. Here we go. I'll just ease it out. I'm maintaining. Oh no, I've lost a little bit in there.
Okay.
And this is crumbling. If this was the case, this is where I'd be just ringing up to get my money back. All right, I just need to...
No, don't worry about those bits.
No, I've got to get that last bit out.
Yeah,
Or do I just pop it in?
Oh my god, this is...
We'll get it later.
Yeah, just poke it. It's all the way in. We're only cooking with it anyway.
Yeah.
So here's the 1991 Grange. We just need to make sure that it's not corked.
It's suitable for cooking with, basically.
Suitable for cooking. It is a bit cloudy. I saw when that went in, so we might have needed to have taken this to a clinic, and after this we might need to go to one. So let's have a little. I mean, this hasn't breathed yet.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 To 2017, the year that got Leila on our podcast for the first time. Straight away, blackcurrant. I was at Ribena, standing at the front door of their factory. The shift was in full swing, and someone opened the door, and a draft of blackcurrant just hit me. Wow. Let's have a little taste. It's maintained its integrity. That is good enough to cook with. Yes, there's a nice little bit of portiness that tingled across the top of my tongue. It's like, you know what, you watch a great pianist, that when they've got the piano and the fingers are going right across, that's what it was like, across the top of my tongue and the bottom of the roof of my mouth. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, beautiful. It almost seems a crime to cook with it now, but they do say only cook with wine you drink. So
some drinking.
This is the moment of truth. Coq au vin. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful.
finally.
Beautifully.
There's a little bit of French in us all. So just put in a healthy dollop. There we go.
Go for it.
There we go. This is the 1991 Grange. And I've got to save some
With respect.
for the poached pears we're making with this as well. We're going to poach pears in Grange. Oh. All right, ready?
Ooh, that's
Anywhere?
that's
all over your legs is okay.
Looking
So
good.
the chicken legs are in there.
Yeah.
So here we go.
In the pot's good.
In the pot. Yeah, in the pot. Ready?
Yeah, I'm
This
ready.
is it. There's no turning back
Okay.
now.
No.
All right,
Drum roll.
here we go.
Oh,
Look at that. Oh, the richness of that colour. Is that good? Is that good?
It's just improved it incredibly.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, sorry.
Have a-
Have a little whiff, but don't burn yourself. All right.
Ooh, that smells good now.
Now the trouble is, the poached pears calls for a whole bottle. So if I say that, that'll be just enough for the poached pears
Yeah.
syrup. So
Yep. That should render
down
down
for now,
really good.
and that'll render beautifully. So let's wait for the coq au vin to be ready. We don't want to eat it half cocked. We have some of the Grange left. We've definitely reserved some of it for this recipe, which is the poached pears. So in 2018, we've decided only cook with wine you'll drink. The 91 Grange is as good as any, so we're going to cook with that tonight. So I've got some pears ready to go. So the first thing I need to do is, can you light me up, please, Leila?
Yeah, here we go.
So we've got some gas there. So I'm going to poach these pears. This is actually a recipe that takes us back to when I put a cup of water. I need to put in my sugar and star anise and a bit of, I hope I don't spill this all over your lovely, look at that. I think I got most of that in actually. That's good. And of course the missing ingredient, Barbara Gare, who runs Wine Natural, she's the one who, have I got a, there's a spoon up there actually. Would you mind, thank you Leila, I know it's your kitchen and I'm just going to,
I'd forgotten.
you'd forgotten because I've been here. Barbara Gare, who runs Wine Natural, taught us this. Admittedly, when she had us over as guests, Nigel, you might remember she did not use Penfolds Grange.
You used a cup and a half there already as well, so...
Yeah, I think I used more than enough.
No, it's actually meant to be a whole bottle. So we'd already used some of it in the coq au vin, which is still just simmering here on the stove.
Sorry.
Do you want? That's my bottom of vin. So let's just finish that off. I think if you're going to poach pears, let's go all the way. Look at that. I'm sorry, I spilled a bit of Grange on your stove. Sorry about that. So all I have to do now is I've got this. I've got to boil this for a few minutes, and then I'll plock my pears in, and we are going to have. I'll just reach forward and get them. The most amazing. I think the omen for 2018 is a positive one when you can cook with a 1991 Grange.
Yeah,
Would you agree?
It's starting well.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've got my orange peel, my star anise, my sugar, my black pepper, that's all in there. And we're going to poach some lovely pears. Your cock dish is really warming up, your coq au vin. And so if ever you need advice on how to put a South Australian wine to great work, I think the Adelaide show, the Grange, look at that. We've drained a Grange. I think that should be a hashtag for the series of best of episodes. Hope you can enjoy theadelaideshow.com.au. If you haven't listened yet, in your favourite podcast app, look for The Adelaide Show. Download episodes 227, 28, 29, 30 and 31. I'm going to drop the bottle in a minute. And did I do that? You catch it, ready? And boom! It's empty now. Because they are our retrospectives on 5 different themes from the year 2017. Bon appetit. Thanks for listening. I look forward to, we both look forward to more of you listening next year as we put the passion of South Australia on centre stage. Good.
Adelaide, Adelaide.